Start the show!
So please help me welcome the cast of All-Star Local Legends! Let's introduce ourselves.
I'm Zach from Chapel Hill.
Hey, I'm Jason from Give It Up for Zach. I'm Jason from Alchemy.
I'm Harrison from Alchemy.
Alchemy.
I'm Greg from Charleston, South Carolina.
I'm Nina from Alchemy. I'm Jill from Indianapolis, Minnesota.
Bring us our very first storyteller, Brian from Charleston.
Hello everybody, and thank you for coming out. So I was sitting in the chair trying to think of a good story to tell, and then I was like, oh, you had a baby 2 years and 5 months ago today. And that was a story. So I'm going to tell you the story of my child's birth. Wife and I were heading to the hospital. Today she's going to be induced. And the inducing, either the baby said, "I fuck this shit," or like they just didn't give her enough of the stuff. So everything just kind of shut down after a little bit, and they decided to go with the C-section. Now, I've never seen a birth. I've never seen a C-section. I'm not really sure what to expect because I wasn't at any of those classes that they gave. But all I know is they wheel her out, do the whole, "I love you, baby. I'm so proud of you, blah, blah, blah." And then another crew comes in, and they start decking me out with like a mask and the hair thing and this whole outfit, booties for my shoes and stuff. And I'm getting really nervous. I'm like still trying to play it cool, but I'm getting really nervous. And I go, "All right, follow us. We're going to take you into the room." I walk in, the whole set's there, the big light, just all these people walking around and doing stuff. And then my wife is on basically a crucifix. But she's lying down before they bring her up. And she's strapped on. And she's sitting there like, "Oh, baby." And I went, "This is so fucking weird." And she's awake. And like, I'm not really sure if they're going to put her down or how this is all going to work. But I'm just going to peek over and just to see, because I'm a firefighter and I haven't really seen any major stuff at this point. And I was like, I just want to see if this will freak me out. That way I'll kind of be able to gauge what might happen at the job. And I'm like, "Are you cool?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm cool." I'm like, "All right, then it's probably going to start real soon." And I peek over, and there are 2 nurses, one on the bottom part of her stomach, and the other one on the top. And they are fucking, it's a tug of war. They are going at it. And I'm just like, at that point, I'm just like completely freaked out, fascinated by it. So I'm good. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to be completely grossed out of the wreck or anything. So they are just literally ripping her to pieces. And it's freaking me out because I don't understand how that's possible. And I'm looking at her and she's kind of doing this number. And she goes, what's going on? I go, "You turn, you open." I'm just looking, I'm like a kid, trying to look over the rail, just staring at the inside of my wife. And they're just violently tearing her stomach apart. And I'm like, I go, "I don't know why you're not fucking dead." "Yeah, I guess it's okay, I don't know." Comes in, cuts the next membrane area, and I see something. I see something that's just, now it's all gooey and bubbly looking. And I'm just like, so now I'm getting around, I'm like, holy shit, this is fucking happening, baby. This is crazy. And she's just like, oh. And very ungracefully like, the doctor grabs my child's leg and fucking whips it out. There's none of this, "Oh yeah, let's go." I mean, she yanks like the sword from the stone. And I audibly goes, "Go!" And she catches him, and then it's just like, I'm just immediate, just like, and people are like passing it off and all this stuff. And a girl that I went to grade school with is one of the nurses. And she took my phone and was taking all these pictures for me. So she's looking out for me. She's like, "You want to see the baby?" And I'm starting to cry. And my wife is there, and I'm telling her how, and I'm legitimately like, "I am so fucking proud of you. One, you're alive." And this curtain, and there's got to be blood everywhere. And then they take my child into the little incubator, and they're like, "You can come over and look at it?" I'm like, "Okay." But I'm like, if I leave her, she's going to be mad. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, should I leave? And I'm like, she's like, go. I'm like, "Oh, okay. So I walk over there, And as I'm walking out, I look back at the carnage, and they're pulling the rest of the afterbirth and everything out. And there's a 5-gallon bucket sitting on the ground, and they're throwing parts of my wife's insides in there. Like just old meat. I'm crying, and I'm euphoric, and my wife's alive, and I don't understand why. There's this girl that I haven't seen for 20 years. And it's just the craziest thing. And then I walk up to my kid, and he's sitting there, and he's got the gook all over him, and he's starting to dry out, so it looks really weird. And I'm just totally in love with this little son of a bitch. And it's the craziest thing I've ever seen. It's the most wonderful thing I've ever seen. And even when he's driving me completely insane, it was all well worth it. And my wife is still alive. I still don't understand how that works. But if you ever get a chance to see a C-section, please do it.
Hey, you don't understand what happened to me today. What was awesome? What was awesome? I'm alive, my wife's alive, and the Harlem Globetrotters delivered my baby. It was amazing. Yeah, they pulled the baby out, did this whole thing, and then did the whole thing, right?
Whistling?
Oh, huh? Oh yeah, here's your baby. It was awesome.
It's amazing because I had a similar experience at the zoo. I didn't even know that I was in labor, but the chimpanzees, they...
Whoa, what?
Oh my God, it's time!
Holy shit!
Let me just check out outside and see what's going on.
Dad,
Sweetie, it's
Dad, what's happening?
Sweetie,
Dad, all I know is happening outside.
you know what?
I couldn't sleep. I heard gunfires.
There's a parade going. There's a parade of sad. There's a non-fun parade. Non-fun.
Dad, are there still clowns?
It's a non-fun parade. No.
Are they throwing sad candy?
No.
I want to see.
Sweetie, I love you. Okay. And I don't say it a lot. Now you're probably thinking something's up.
Yeah.
Just a sad clown party going on outside.
Well, I want to see. Maybe I could cheer them up.
Well, it's an internal, emotional, historical sadness. I feel like we could cheer them up it's racist. Yeah. So unless you want to be a racist...
I don't want to be a racist.
I feel sad. Don't cheer me up, racist. Last week someone stole my sandwich. You tried to make me feel better, and I feel like you're a racist.
Is someone being racist in the class? Go to the racist corner.
I feel so comfortable in that
Oh, the hospital was busy today.
classes to fly the space shuttle. The thing flies itself. You don't need to take a class, man.
Yeah, you're right. Besides,
Let's just get in it and fly it. It's easy.
the captain's not the one that actually flies the space shuttle.
Yeah, Houston does it.
Yeah, it's Houston's, the people who prep the space shuttle beforehand.
I don't know, what do these do? You just strap them in?
Strap 'em in.
It's easy.
Initiating takeoff sequence.
See, we didn't have to touch a thing. Flying a space shuttle? Super easy.
This is Houston.
Hey, Houston!
Hey.
Hey.
How's it going in there, guys?
Good, it's going great.
Where's your voice coming from?
It's coming from the seats.
So.
Oh my God, we got boats around town! The space shuttle is awesome.
Just want to welcome you guys. Say, enjoy your mimosas and your flight, and should be
Oh my God.
We haven't even left Earth's gravity.
Woo! You people are not stingy with the bubbly.
This is good.
Oh, God, this is Cape Canaveral.
Can you, are you on an iPhone?
It's
Because you could just patch Houston in to the same Houston Mary.
Houston, can you put your phone up to their phone?
What the fuck? Cape Canaveral.
What? Is it,
No. We said that this was our thing.
I know, but I didn't.
I spilled the mimosa on the control panel. Is that
Houston, Cape Canaveral. Half of the control panel doesn't work.
Oh, all right, Houston, this one's yours then. All right.
Houston, Cape Canaveral, my office right now. You're kidding me? We got to get some agreement between the two of you guys. You guys are thwarting every single one of our launches.
You're right.
Racist corner.
Every time I'm in here with all the goddamn German engineers.
Oh, look, there's a red. Oh, it's really, hold on, let's slow down.
Oh, he's going to town.
Do you see them lifting that guy out of that wrecked car?
Oh, he ain't getting out.
He's trying to put his femur back in his leg.
Oh, here comes another one.
Get back in the car, get back in the car.
This is fun, right, you guys? All right, my name is Cal Evans. I'm from North Carolina, but this story takes place here in South Carolina. Took an ex-girlfriend, we're no longer together, to the Dirty Myrtle. Right? This is Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, which I believe is the state capital. For those of you not from here, it's the romance capital of the Eastern Seaboard. And so one particular morning, I decided it would be a great idea if we got up and walked the beach at sunrise, right? No? That was my power play. That was my move. And so we go out, we find this nice spot, and we're sitting kind of up on some little rocks, and we're going to watch the sunrise come up. And right in front of our line comes these four rednecks who were apparently still coming in from the night before because they were full on dressed. They were not dressed for a walk on the beach. And they come out, and they come about halfway down the beach, and they proceed to start taking their clothes off. They strip buck-ass naked and go out into the water, right? The ladies kept on their underwear, but the guys are just full on, and they won't even go into the water here. They're this far, so the ladies are and I don't know why. My girlfriend thought it was funny, but it just made me mad, right? That they would do this right in front of us. And so I'm let's go back to the hotel. So we're walking back up the beach, and I got about 100 yards, and I said, "You go on ahead. I'll meet you at the hotel." So I turn back around, and I walk up to the place on the beach, and they're still, having a good time. And when I get to the point where their clothes are, I run and I scrub everything that
He
the
deserves it.
whole thing. And I run up the beach onto the street, and I'm just taking off. My heart's beating. And I'm running. As I'm running, I realize I have wallets. I have keys. Oh my God! I just robbed these people.
Can I borrow $20?
Yeah, if you promise to get my name on your airbrush t-shirt. You know my name look good over that Minnie Mouse.
I'm just pricing that in my head, and I feel like an airbrush t-shirt is expensive, so if you give me $20, am I going to turn a profit on this mugging?
I don't know, but it's $20.
You're like, I got a knife. How about I just take it?
All right, I'll trade you the knife. All
No,
right.
that's not what I meant. It's just, that was my grandma's knife.
I'm sorry. I can't be with you anymore. I saw a naked redneck in the water. Suddenly I felt things I've never felt before.
That's why you can't be with me.
Yeah. You're too civilized.
I can be a redneck for you. I can put some redneck
No,
on.
no, you
I can
can't.
fake it for you.
No, you
I
can't.
can fake redneck like anybody. Anybody can. If I buy gas in the country, I'll fake a redneck accent just for that right there.
Do one redneck thing.
Want to smoke cigarettes before 16.
You don't need confidence, Jerry.
No, I didn't feel confident in it. I'm for my sports team, hardcore.
Sports team.
Animal. Grown male animal. I'm not a redneck.
No, you're not, Jeremy. You're
You
an
don't love me.
investment banker.
You're a floor designer.
Does that mean I can't be with a redneck because I'm...
God damn it does. Be the first one in all time, first floor designer ever to be with a redneck.
I don't think this can last much longer than it's been lasting. I'm sorry, you know, I just like flowers straight up the way they are. Laser pig don't mean to have flowers designed what look like not natural on the vine. Stop! This isn't how it works. I'm a redneck.
Let me touch your Zubas! Let me touch your Zubas!
Oh, you come crawling back to me, huh? Come crawling back to your non-redneck boyfriend, huh? Because it didn't work out with a redneck too well, did it?
No, it didn't, Jeremy.
Just because it didn't work out between us doesn't mean you're allowed to yell at her. We rednecks have spies everywhere. I saw you yelling at the girl just because she wouldn't let the flowers just be natural.
Don't you cry, redneck.
I'm not gonna cry, I'm a redneck. I don't cry. When I do cry, it's just God's rain on my face.
I see God's rain's coming right now.
It's been a dry year.
So they say that the dolphins are the romantics of the sea. So I brought you to SeaWorld.
All right.
All right.
I mean, they are going to town like right now.
It's feeding time. That gets them aroused. Do you remember how I got when you cooked that meal for me?
You made a lot of noises.
I made a lot of clicking sounds.
I thought something was wrong. I thought I was doing it wrong.
I'll tell you, everything was right. That's what it was. When
Is this a zipper?
Let's bring up the last storyteller.
I wanted to tell a story about the most terrified I've ever been in my life. in keeping with the theme. So when I was about 10, my family, some of whom are here tonight, we went on this big vacation to Europe. We like traveled all throughout Europe. I was 10. I don't really remember much of it, but this one tiny little seaside town in Holland we went to. And my big thing, I was 10, so I was like, I'm going to collect a little pen from each country to put on my book bag and brag to my friends about. That was my goal. So I didn't have one for the Netherlands yet, so I went to the back of the store to look for their pens. And I guess I spent a long time looking at pens because I was there just like gazing, and this woman that worked behind the counter spoke to me in Dutch, and come to find out she said that they were closed. And I was like, oh, thank you, okay. And just kept looking. And then this man came about 5 minutes later. Again, a lot of pens I was looking at. And he says in English that they are closed. And I was like, oh, great, I'll just go out to where my family probably is. And they weren't there. Apparently my parents in that group went one way and my grandparents went the other way. They thought I was with the other group. So, I'm in a foreign country, a 10-year-old, and I look left and right. There's no one anywhere. Except for Dutch people. And so I like had this clear decision, left or right, and I turned left. And I like started walking, and then I started weeping, and then I started running and weeping. And it was like 15-year-old Dutch kids ride by on bicycles and like laugh at me. It was like an hour.
This is so great.
It felt like an hour. And in my mind, I was like, I'm getting sold into slavery. That's like exactly what I thought. And I'm running around, and like I finally, this woman in like a really like dusty, beat up car drives up, and she sticks her head out. She's like, "Are you Brandon?" I was like, decision time. What do I say? That's like, don't speak to strangers. I feel like it's even more so in a foreign country than I'm 10. But she knew my name, so I was like, yes. And she's like, the whole town's looking for you. And so I got in her car, and she drove me back to the tour bus. My wonderful parents had opened up, like, I mean, they pitched a fit, and had like all these shops reopen, and like there was like this big scene at the bus. And as I remember it, there was like weeping and slow-mo running. And I was not sold away in this.
Last thing I remember was an old woman saying, "The whole town is looking for you." And I've been here for 5 years.
Sweetheart, the shop's closing. I'm sorry you lost your family 5 years ago. But
there are so many bins. Please. I'm 15 now.
Have you ever used a phone?
Here you have to dial. There's another. You have to dial
Do you need
something
a phone?
first. No, I don't.
Excuse me, I know you're probably closing. But do you have any little kids I could enslave?
Al, you can't keep coming to work. We fired you 2 months ago.
Give you another shot.
And I'm not, no. You've been here every morning. I come, you get in the foyer, I won't let you past the security door. You have to go home, okay? You don't work here. I'm not going to give you a shot because I'm the guy that fired you, okay?
So you have the power.
No, that's not how it works. I'm not magic. I didn't magically fire you, okay? I just fired you because you didn't do a very good job and you have to leave.
I know, it's why you sit in chairs. That's my chair. I sit here now. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll share it.
If someone comes and asks for me, tell them I'm not here.
I tell them that all the time.
But tell them if I was here, I'd be doing a great job.
I'd like to sit on my own chair.
All right.
Bring, bring.
Okay.
Bring, bring.
That's my phone now. That's my phone.
Yeah, I would like to speak with Michelle Smith, please. She available?
Michelle Smith? Oh, she's dead.
Real big tragedy.
Real big tragedy.
Is that Michelle in the background?
Oh, it's a ghost.
Hi.
Hey,
Hi, Janine. I will call you back.
Well, I'll call you back, Deneen. I know your name. All right, I'll avenge her. I had that sale. I had it.
Why don't you just let it ride?
How so?
Well, he wants to do your job. Just let him do your job. Take a paycheck. Spend more time with me and the kids.
One shot. That's all I need is one shot. One sale.
Okay, say your name is
It's
Michelle
in on its
Smith.
own. It's in on its own.
Say your name is Michelle Smith.
My name's Michelle. There's a bomb in the building.
It's what we call decision time.
Yeah. What the fuck we go on Netflix?
I don't know. He chose Cupcake Wars yesterday.
Good choice.
Solid choice.
So many new documentaries out.
Jesus.
Mom, Dad! What the fuck we gonna Netflix?
Get the sofa, come on, get
You
the
get
sofa.
in the sofa.
I'm burning my cigarette now.
I had the stub of this cigar in my mouth.
No, you gonna light that or you just gonna chew on
Ever since you took my pacifier away, I've just been sucking on this. Sucking on this kebab.
Meow, meow. What the fuck we gonna meow?
Because you wanted to. We recommend pancake battles.
Pancake battles is a knockoff.
it. The shit gets real. You can make a lot of designs out of pancakes.
Pancake.
It's either that
You know, it shouldn't even be pancake battles, it should be pancake mold battles, because really the mold it does.
Man, the mold makes in different shapes. Otherwise, it's just a circle.
Whoever shapes the resin that hardens into the mold.
The pancake is mine! Get it out of your belly! Get it out of your belly!
This is not a battle about who can make the best pancakes. This is a fight for the fucking pancake. Stay outside.
it's me, your neighbor across the way.